Yo, what's good? I'm Ra. That's D Rich. This is the Real Talk Sports Show. We're here in Canton, Ohio today to bring you the regional semifinal of the Ocean State playoffs. D Rich, we got the St. Vincent St. Fighting Irish versus Poland Seminary.
Hey, a rematch of last year's game.
A rematch of last year's game. We know it was a little bit of controversy after the game. You know, St. V was able to bring home the win. And as we know,
Poland came up short.
Poland came up short after a very, very hard fought game. They thought they were going to take it, but, you know, the speed, the athleticism of the Fighting Irish last year's team, they were able to, you know, get over the hump.
Get over the hump. A lot of key players that are gone this year, but some players stepped up and have taken their place. So it's going to be interesting today.
Definitely interesting. We got a banger matchup for you guys. Let's jump right into it, D Rich. Key stats, what is going to be the keys of the game for each team?
Well, for Poland Seminary, the key is to stay composed because the game may get out of hand very early. I'm not going to lie to you, but they have to stay composed, be confident in the type of basketball that they play, run their offense, and make easy shots. I mean, that's the best chance that they have. And for St. Vincent St. Mary, do what they do. Simple as that.
Simple as that, huh?
Yeah.
Formula unto itself, a secret, you know, kind of like Coke, a trade secret, huh?
Yeah.
But definitely, you know, like you say, March Madness is in the air. You know, hopefully Poland can, you know, ride off some of the inspiration of just watching college basketball. You know, the fever of it all, man. You know, it's energetic.
Right, right. A lot of upsets today already. 14 seeds beating a 3. Anything can happen. Anything
can happen, definitely. All right, key players tonight. D. Rich, who's our superstars?
Well, for St. V, we know Henry Badley, Joshua Williams, Jabri Blunt, Javon Graves, R.J. Jones. The list goes on and on. Johnny Robinson. I mean, my God, this team has some players, but listen, it's not about that. It's playoff basketball. You have to play as a team. It's not about individuals, and they've been doing that all year. For Poland, I mean, they play team basketball just like last year. I mean, and this is going to be a good game, man. So players are going to have to step up today if they want to have a chance of winning this game today. I don't want to name any players because that'd be a blasphemy, honestly, because they play team basketball, and I've seen that last year when they played Cleveland Central Catholic. So they have to step it up, man.
It's flat out, huh?
Simple as that.
Real talk.
Real talk.
All right. We know Poland Seminary. Their captain Dan Black, you know, scorer. He was on last year's team. I know he feels the bad blood. Definitely probably has a point to prove. And they've got a newcomer off JV this year, Nick Bucheri.
Okay.
They said the kid can really light it up. So
I see we in their way right here, but we got to keep going, though. You know what
Hey.
I'm saying?
St. V, like you say, they seem to, you know, it's like every time they miss a call, they throw another one in there, and it's like things go on as well. Like we know, we weren't at the game last week against Booker, but they say Badley had gotten into foul trouble. You know, it's like,
and they still won by 20.
They still won by 20.
So what does that tell you? And this year, the coach for Poland, he really has no excuse because this team doesn't have a 5-star recruit. You know, they have a bunch of solid basketball players. That's what they have. I would go down the list again, but they're all solid. I mean, nobody's a 5-star recruit going to Kansas or Kentucky or anything. Just solid basketball players.
Solid basketball, good fundamental basketball.
No excuses this year. I mean,
all right.
I mean, the pride should be to beat a team like this and not complain about it. You know, I always find it interesting when a team finds a way to beat a Catholic school and doesn't complain about it. That's the good part about basketball. You have a chance.
Right.
It's one and done.
Right.
Like John Calipari said, hey, this is a one and done system. I mean, it's not best out of 7. It's not best out of 5. It's one. It only takes one.
Win or go home.
Win or go home.
All right. Well, with that being said, it kind of looks like we already seem to know who you're picking tonight.
Yeah, Irish by 15. Irish by 15.
By 15, huh?
John Calipari, Drew Joyce. What's the difference this year? What's the difference this year?
I got the Irish too, but I think somehow, you know, if Poland can hit some shots, they might can make it closer. I'm gonna say St. V by 7, you know, because this is a playoff game.
Okay.
And the bad blood from last year. So.
True.
All right, we're getting ready to get into the game. We're gonna bring you great highlights. Make sure you guys stay tuned in. We'll give you our after-game synopsis, breakdown of the game. D Rich TV, Real Talk Sports. Yo, what's good? I'm Rod. That's D Rich. This is the Real Talk Sports Show. We're here late in the fourth quarter of the St. Vincent St. Mary Fighting Irish versus Poland Seminary game. D Rich, this has been a complete blowout, man. I mean, as you predicted, we got D Rich Adamus over here. Predicted the blowout. I mean, Irish got a real easy win here tonight, man.
It was pretty much 20/20 hindsight. I had a dream of this last night, and it came true, obviously. So
very true. Some hot shooting from Josh Williams. Excuse me. What did he hit? 4 or 5 threes? I mean,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10.
Yeah, I mean,
Mr. Reliable.
Yeah, I mean, just some very hot three-point shooting by the Irish. There was nothing. Looked like there was nothing Poland could do. You know, they tried to stall in the first half. I thought that was pitiful.
Tried to foul the players pretty hard in the air.
Yeah, I mean, let's just keep it. You know, let's just keep it inside the lines per se. You know, I mean, none of the extra stuff. But we got to mention this since this is Real Talk Sports. I think all of that has to do with some of the bad blood. You know, from the story last year with with the coaches. You know, things were said, and obviously those feelings still exist.
Right. The thing that Coach Drew does is he gets players that fit his system, and maybe some players do come from out of state, but there's certain circumstances that those players are going through that they're forced to move to Akron, Ohio, and they come to St. Vincent St. Mary because they're the best school around here. Right. You know, like last year, he said a player on his team, I'm not going to say the name, but a player on his team, parents got divorced, and he moved to Akron with his father, and he came to St. V.
Yeah, it was legitimate. Yeah.
Another player wasn't from Akron, but he had blood in Akron, and his father had a job in Akron and came to Akron, and he went to Akron St. Vincent St. Mary. So
that was legitimate as well.
Yeah, so
and I like Coach Drew's response. And well, last year I know they kind of put it behind him, but I like what he said. You know, I mostly play D1 schools anyway. You know,
right.
I'm gonna play whoever they line up against me, and I'm gonna give them my best shot.
Right.
And he did it again tonight. You know, so I mean, kudos to Coach Drew Joyce, the St. Vincent St. Mary Fighting Irish coaching staff and I like that they kept it classy. You know.
Right. On to the next one.
On to the next one. There you guys have it. We hope that you enjoyed the game. We're getting ready for game 2. Make sure you stay tuned in. D-Rich TV, Real Talk Sports.